Hey guys, John here, and another little installment of Thoughts on Walks. And today I wanted to focus on something that I often say about, I think film fans should get more involved in doing creative things, whether it's YouTubing or blogging or podcasting, and that's all true. But today I want to talk about why I feel that every film fan, yes, that means you, should make their own film or short film. Reason number one, it's incredibly fun. Making your own film or short film, doesn't matter if it's 120 minutes long or 5 minutes long, is an incredibly fun thing to do. And you know how like all men, when I don't care if you're 14 years old or 70 years old, what happens when any man finishes mowing the lawn? We stand there totally proud. It's like, look what I have done, look what I have accomplished. Isn't this magnificent? Well, you know, when you make a film, when you make a movie, whether it's a short 5-minute one or a long one, when you're done, the whole sense of accomplishment, the whole sense of pride, when you're done to sit back and watch it, no matter how good or bad it is, it's undeniable. And again, it's just a fun thing to do. The second reason you should make your own film or short film is because it's never been easier. I remember back when I made my first little documentary project called Prince of Peace, God of War. I actually made the whole movie on a camera that wasn't even HD, like forget 4K or 8K, it wasn't even HD. It was this little Canon GL2. It was a little camera that shot on like mini DV, and it was just standard depth, like laughable by today's standards, right? But today, most people walk around with a camera, a better camera than like what they used to shoot on the Reds 2K. A lot of people now walk around with a phone in their pocket that's like a 4K camera. Like this camera right here is infinitely better in some ways than what some of the professional cameras were just like 5 years ago. And that's just the camera talking about shooting at. I mean, hell, talk about the post-production, talk about editing these things. Back in the day when I did my first little documentary like over 10 years ago, I mean, I edited on a computer, which at the time was a pretty decent computer, I suppose. But again, my phone that's in my pocket right now is probably 8 times more powerful and 8 times faster than that computer was. And you don't even need to have things like, you know, big professional software. You don't have to know how to use DaVinci Resolve. You don't have to pay for Adobe Premiere or for Final Cut Pro or Avid or whatever else you'd like to use. I mean, there are literally video editing products on your phone. You can get like free apps on your phone that are good enough to do quick little edits and to make your little film or short film. So it has never been easier than today to make your own movie or short film. Okay, reason number 3 you should make a movie or short film. And this is gonna be one that's hard to believe for a lot of people, but it's true. Your movie will mean something to somebody. No, seriously, no matter how good or bad you might think your little film is, somebody out there is gonna find some meaning of it. I remember a whole bunch of years ago, some dude made like a little 7-minute short film, and I think he just called it Commute or The Commute or Morning Commute or something like that. But basically all it was him taking his phone and using the camera to show the start of his day. He gets up, he makes coffee, he walks to the street where a streetcar picks him up. He takes a streetcar, I think it was in Toronto, so he took it like to the Bloor subway station, gets on the subway, takes the subway to his stop, and then it shows him coming out of the subway, walking over to the building where he is. It's just something as simple and as dumb as that. But I remember reading comments on that video, and like people writing in saying, oh my gosh, that is so my day. Like, I go through that every day. It's so cool knowing that somebody else goes there. You just kind of captured perfectly what I go through every day. That little movie meant something to some people. It actually wasn't just entertaining or fun. It actually had meaning for them, and it impacted them. Your little film, whether it makes somebody laugh, or whether it gives somebody something to think about, or whether it just makes somebody feel like somebody else out there understands and can relate with what I go through, it's gonna mean something to somebody. And in the crazy world and the crazy times we live in, do not underestimate how great it is to have the ability to positively affect somebody. Okay, reason number 4 you should make a film or a short film is simply this. As a film fan, nothing will help you develop, or let's say even grow, your appreciation for film and the movies and art than if you do it yourself. Speaking from personal experience, I can tell you that when I made my little film, my little rom-com, The Anniversary, I was already and have already been doing my movie blog for a number of years. So I already had a deep appreciation for what filmmakers do. But I'll tell you what, actually making a movie myself gave me and heightened my appreciation for filmmakers. It heightened my awe and wonder. You'd think making your own movie would take away some of the magic of watching the movies when it is for you, but it does exactly the opposite. I mean, think of it in terms of food, right? Like, you can make a burger at home, but making a burger at home or trying to make a burger at home, it really makes you appreciate when you go to a restaurant where they like make premium choice burgers. It just makes you appreciate it all the more. And as a film fan, trying to get involved and making the art yourself and making your own film, it will increase your appreciation for real film, and you'll just find yourself enjoying more film even more. You'll find your joy level from watching film grows even more. I'm starting to walk by some people, so I have to put my mask on. And one little bonus reason why you should make a film or short film is this: you never know. You might just find something new that you're really passionate about and might become a new hobby, or hell, maybe even one in a million, a new career for you. You know, when somebody takes up surfing for the first time, they just do it because it might be fun, but then sometimes they try it for the first time and it's like, oh my God, I love this, and become passionate about it. Maybe they'll never win a world championship, but they found something new that they're excited about and that they're passionate about. And you never know, that could be what filmmaking is for you. And by the way, one little tip or hint or encouragement for you. If you do decide, and I hope you do, to make your own little movie, your own little short film, hell, maybe like me, make a little documentary, whatever, don't get bogged down in the details. Like, don't wait until your story is perfect. Don't wait until you can afford that one camera you really want to use. Don't wait until somebody else is going to be available to help you 5 months from now. Just go ahead and do it. And that's the thing. Not only don't get bogged down in the technicalities, don't get bogged down in talking about it. Don't get bogged down in planning it. How many people do you know in your life who've always said, oh, I'm gonna record something, and they never do? How many people do you know who said, I'm gonna learn how to play guitar, and never do? Or say that I'm gonna write a book, and they never do? Do it. Just do it. And that's my big encouragement. So yeah, there are my reasons why I think you, if you're a film fan, you should absolutely get on it and make your own movie or short film. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for now. Thanks for listening to me on this little Thoughts on Walks. My name's John Campea, and until next time, my friends, start creating.